OgShotME.
We back again with another episode of Conversations with OG. Today, we're catering to the mompreneurs, every mom entrepreneur out there. And our first guest today, we want you to go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Cherise, TheCheriseNicoole, also known as the Bread Queen.
The Bread Queen, okay. That's what we're going to get into.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell us a little about yourself on how did you start your journey as the Bread Queen?
So I've always loved to cook, bake, all of that good stuff. And just one day, me and my boys were just baking, doing some stuff together. And my daughter, was like, "Mom, these bananas, what can we do with these bananas?" So I was like, "Well, let's make some banana bread." And I just started putting this recipe together and just made some banana bread. I ended up taking it to work and everybody at work loved it. So I was like, okay. I made it a couple more times and everybody was like, "I just want to buy it, I want to buy it." So I started selling it and it's been going pretty great. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So is your desserts, are they original recipes that you come up with?
They are recipes that me and my children come up with. My boys will sometimes give me ideas, different flavors we should try, or kind of sample things like that. So they are original.
So where did the love for baking come from?
I don't know. I think it must have come from my grandmother. She used to bake like crazy. She used to cook. I used to love all of her food. So I think just knowing that you can provide a meal, and there's endless opportunities of what you can do with baking and cooking in general. I think I just find the creativity of it to be refreshing.
Okay. So when baking, who does like the taste testing to make sure the final product is right?
My children. I have teenage boys, and I also have an 8-year-old daughter. They love almost everything that I make, anything that I cook, any recipes I want to try with them. They are my taste testers. They are my samplers, as well as some of the ladies at my job. So when I come up with something new, I take it to work. I work at Houston Methodist, by the way. And I take it to work, and it's normally gone within an hour or two, and I know, it's something good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, are your breads and everything freshly made?
Yes. So I don't make anything until an order is placed. I also, when I do events and things like that, I make it the night before the event. Everything is always freshly made. It's never a week or 2 weeks sitting. It's always fresh, and it's best to eat it within the week because there's no preservatives, there's no extra additives to make it last longer. It's completely fresh, all fresh made ingredients.
That's what's up. And I seen that you brought us some here today.
I did.
I'm definitely waiting so I can go ahead and taste them.
Mm-hmm.
So we see that you did an event yesterday,
Yes.
The Harvest Fest.
Uh-huh.
How was that?
It was wonderful. I've actually done multiple events for this community. So there's a young lady who's over the events for 2 different properties, and they normally have a little pumpkin patch, pumpkin pickup for their residents and things like that within the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So they have vendors come out, they have bouncy houses, and just like a whole little set of festivities set up, and it's normally a pretty good turnout. I normally sell out every time I go.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so you also deliver, right?
I do deliver. So because I still work full time, I do deliver on the weekends. I'm actually working on shipping, which should be coming soon. So shipping will be available soon as well.
Man, you doing your thing. I've been watching you, and I see you know, the people really love you and they really tapped in, you know, on your reviews or on your social platform. You got great reviews, so let us know about that.
I believe it's because I'm sort of a perfectionist. I take pride in everything that I do, anything I put my name on. So if it has my name on it, I'm gonna make sure it's right every time. So I'm not giving anyone anything less than what I would take if I was on the receiving end. So I put my heart into every single item.
Okay. We're gonna get into a few of the breads that you make. We seen also lemon cookies, banana bread. We see caramel. We see apple bread. We see a lot. Name us a few more that you cater to.
So I do bread pudding. I do different flavors of bread pudding. I do, of course, the banana breads in different flavors. You can get them in pretty much anything you can dream up. I can make it a banana bread. Yes, I do cookies. I do multiple flavors of cookies. I have a strawberry lemonade cookie that people really tend to love. I have a red velvet and chocolate cookie that is delicious. I also make puddings. Puddings are really a hit. I have pumpkin spice for the season right now. I have banana pudding, of course, which is a household favorite. I have snickerdoodle banana pudding. I have strawberry cheesecake pudding. I also have the last one I have, I believe, is let's see, I have strawberry, pumpkin spice, snickerdoodle, banana, and peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to try that peaches and cream. See how it's like.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do this. Any inspiration to any bakers out there that's, you know, that want to come up and continue their business and do what you do, like events and traveling and, you know, delivering? Any advice to them?
I would say if you want to do it, just do it. Like whatever your passion is, whatever you can dream up when you're baking can be done. We see a lot of different, you know, things coming up, which is one of the reasons why I do banana bread. People ask me all the time, well, do you do cakes? Do you do all that? And everybody does cakes. You know, I like to kind of be just a tad bit different from what everybody else is doing. But as far as like any inspiration for anyone, just do whatever it is that you have in mind. Like it could be the craziest idea you can think of. If you want to do something so extreme and random, do it. You know, the world needs something different. It needs a change of what we're used to. So be great.
Okay. And you're also an owner of another business. And let us know about that.
So I do a lot of digital creation as well. I really can't even honestly say how I got into it. I'm just really kind of tech savvy when it comes to computers or design and just being really creative. So a lot of times at work I'm asked to create flyers or make different things for my friends, businesses and things like that. And I just kind of like being creative. It gives me a moment to take away from some of the other things that I do. So I take my time, I get a little creative and design some digital stuff.
Okay, how important is inspiration daily?
To me, it is extremely important. I feel like when you wake up in the morning, you need that motivation, you need that push, that drive sometimes to get up and get going, and sometimes the right words can push you in that direction.
Okay, cool. Okay. I seen a couple of quotes that you posted, and we're gonna go over them and just tell me what's the inspiration behind it.
Okay.
I seen one that said, manifest that shit.
Plain and simple. Basically, whatever it is you want, don't be afraid to speak it. If it's the smallest thing, if it's the largest thing, whatever you have on your mind that you want, manifest that shit.
Already. I seen another one that said, leveling up is about improving, not impressing.
So with that one, I feel like is more for me because I'm such a private person when it comes to certain things. I don't feel like when you're doing good or when you're progressing, everything needs to be shown.
Right.
I feel like a lot of times you can keep that to yourself and just improve without having to show the world and impress anybody with what you're doing.
Okay. Okay. We got one more. It said, the goal is to get finer, healthier, and wealthier.
Right. So basically, I think sometimes our mind, our focus is taken off of what our goals are and what we really want, and we get distracted by other things. So I feel like a personal goal for me, I'm just trying to make some money, be fine, and be happy. And that's what matters to me right now.
Okay, okay. So we ask all of our guests this one question. It's a bonus question. How will you keep winning?
How will I keep winning? Just keep pushing. I'm going to always be me. I'm going to do what Cherise feels right to do, you know, in the direction she feels she needs to go in. And I'm just going to keep putting my kids at the center of everything that I do. So, you know, I have a reason to keep going.
Okay. Where can they find you on social media?
My social media. So you can find me. I'm on TikTok too, by the way. Love my TikTok. But you can find me at TheCheriseNicoleDesigns. It's TheCheriseNicole on Instagram. You can find The Bread Queen, which is also linked in my bio. It's The Bread Queen, which is TheBreadQueen Houston, HOUSTON, on Instagram, and then any of my other businesses and all the other things that I do are also linked in my bio.
Okay, okay. Any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Shout outs to my kids, man. I have really great kids. My 17-year-old, who's a senior this year, Christopher. My 14-year-old Cameron, who is dominating on the football field, and then my 8-year-old Princess, who is my gymnastics queen. I love my babies, and of course my mother, who is my best friend, and walks me through everything. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, this has been Conversations with OG, the first season of the MOmPreneurs, and we got Miss Cherise, and we out of here.
all right.
OgShotME.